how I roll now. No reason to doubt. It's clear to see. All eyes on me for 100 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless. Easy does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdogs will lick a swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare.
Oh, it's snowing, and I got on hall white.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Gone!
Jackson from the shotgun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Midfield now. Here's Jackson. And he floated one.
Oh, if I didn't throw it off my back foot, that was a touchdown. Because he was a man, too? Oh,
power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson now.
Let's go. Did the right tackle.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete.
He caught that.
That's Santos. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at...
Detroit!
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go now.
Now a 1st carry for Derrick Henry.
Why the fuck did I spin?
Gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now the pitch to Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
Lego. Kiyano.
And the Falcons say they have it, they do.
Motherfucker.
Weather here today. We got some snow going on, and they come out of a a dome, and there have been two ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather, just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble.
Watch it now, Barney!
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah, okay. So that nigga's catching that shit with one hand. Fuck out of here, bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I probably shouldn't have went for that.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Damn.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs.
Thanks.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
By the time my nigga Carrington got some action, I ain't seen no action in about 2 years.
Teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
You don't get thrown at, bro. This is rookie season, bro. Niggas don't try him.
And he is met at the line of
they know.
scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away.
My nigga, just fucking stop!
Bounds, according to the head linesman.
God
Incomplete,
damn.
so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I hate that shit.
But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he's got a man, Calvin
Slide,
Ridley.
redhead.
First catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and threads weak spots in order to get open.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
For even a first down and more. And finally taken
Don't you
down at the
open up that
20-yard line.
window.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
Popping pills is
Those
all
who
we
remember
know.
old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them. They're going to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Green, 39!
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is
Slide, Red.
touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Get that shit up out of here.
Here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And
good dump off.
Script plays. We know that, right?
Oh, that's an and one. Ref, come on now.
Game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it
Dickhead.
And try and
Lost a yard.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
But that is not my father or my grandfather's defensive tackle, because those guys, they were pretty static on the line of scrimmage, just kind of hold things up. And if plays came to them, they made some tackles. Nowadays, your job is to get upfield, get it.
And he can't find anyone to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Here's Wentz to throw. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right at the 35.
Oh, no, come on.
Excellent
One
work
person.
On the run back there, 33 yards. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
No. Check, Patriot.
Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Gun! Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Santos now to add the PAT. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-7.
Poppins, all we know. Oi.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. Yeah. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, here's Wentz.
This nigga just ran a fuck. That play is hot. That was a hot play. I never seen that before.
A good pick up there.
Nigga ran a toss play, but it was into a receiver. I mean, the halfback threw it. I've never seen that play before. Well, in Madden at least. He completed that shit. I ain't mad at him. I was hoping he didn't do a no huddle so I could see what play it was. You might want to add that. True.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies.
They go play action here on first down.
Pick that shit.
Field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go.
Cut all you
Seems to be
naggers.
the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Black, come on. Hey, Gray 15, Gray 15.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz drops it off to Ajayi, and he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch.
Come on, nigga, you all right?
Running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Steps away to his
Nope, come here. That's a sack.
Down he goes.
Well, competition comes up in
That's my nigga Lions. That's my nigga Lions. That nigga's Lions.
And that one's not
He
gonna
fucking
get
missed
there.
it.
Not enough
Yikes.
juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now let's go.
They go play action with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Okay, he didn't jump.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That should have definitely been a
And
pick.
he gets this one
But his nigga
inside
didn't
the
jump, so I don't
15,
give a
just a yard or
fuck.
two shy of the 10. A minute 59 to
So
go
hide your
in the
wives,
first
hide your
half.
kids.
We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Jackson operating from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Go!
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hit that robot.
Lamar
Hit that
Jackson
robot.
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
What?
Now the point after try for Santos.
Hold on.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Here. Eat it. I got the hookup, girl. You didn't know.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Okay, I got one person left. Is that you?
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right? Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And this return is going to be
Hall Miller. I don't know why that nigga keep trying you.
In the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Let's go, D.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Brandon Graham in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends.
I tell you to run straight up, you run out of the angle,
17.
fucking clown.
Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun. Jackson.
Oh, that's picked. Oh, wow.
Not only was the call spot on,
60-yard field goal? Fuck it. Why not?
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Ajayi. And he's got room. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Great 15. Great 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Fuck! He scored, man. I just did a bunch of dumb shit right there.
Nelson Aguilar. As the first half is winding down. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one to the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
Skyline.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Please do that man shit again.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out.
Oh, this is probably picked.
And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away.
Who's hot? Who's not? Tell me who's hot. Who's still out in the stores? You tell me who copped the blue drop.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what...
Damn!
Falcons get there.
Fuck him up.
Falcons get the sack.
Fuck him up, Grady.
Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Go. 120.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
Oh, wow.
Complete. 30. Past the 20.
That is fucking trash.
Deep into enemy territory. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 81 yards.
That is fucking trash.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Who the fuck's commenting? Oh, B. I don't know, man. That was some bullshit.
Touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
Let me go ahead and get serious for this dude think he got a fucking chance. You know me, Tom. I hate giving false hope.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What'd you say? Nah. We're going to put that shit to bed right now. He's not scoring anymore.
To start this 3rd quarter, here's the Falcons offense now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive.
About to find out, huh?
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on,
that was pure. Can't believe that shit really fucking happened. Fucking the corner tips it up in the air. Of course, it tipped away in the favor of the fucking receiver. Nigga catches it and goes 81 yards. Fuck out of here. I guess I can run this. You're blocked. No, give me that spin.
Before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Who's hot? Who's
Line
not?
of scrimmage,
Tell
the
me who's
37
got,
on
who's
first
sell
and
out in the
10.
stores. You tell me who's hot, who's not.
Off play action. Jackson. Over the middle. And it's
Oh, that's a corner. I was about to say, nigga, it ain't no way no fucking linebackers keeping up with him, bro.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball 4 yards or more on first down,
Tell me who got,
they tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now a 10th carry for Freeman.
Okay, don't give me the spin. I love it.
He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
You hear me? It's dead.
To follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Patriot! Patriot!
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, no.
What
is it? 4th and 3?
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
What's the rules? Because if I can go for it, I'm going for it. I don't give a shit. Fourth and 3 or more before the 50-yard line, you must punt. That's trash.
The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Put it in the end zone.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 120. Listen.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
That's the 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework.
I was
as
just
much
about
as
to say,
offensive
yeah,
guys
when that
do.
nigga Justin getting
beat
on.
the offensive lineman across from them.
But
What
before I
moves they
could,
need to do to set them up?
voila.
This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here we go. 180. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Rip right. Black. Listen.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. That's caught by the
nigga.
Dallas Goedert.
Oh, Carson Wentz injured.
At the 23.
Mission completed.
We're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Not something
I'll be
you
quiet
want to
just
see
in
in
here.
week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
They want 209 for them shits?
But he's not one of the more
Well, I'll
dynamic
keep
guys
waiting.
in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he takes a shot.
Fuck! That nigga was open.
Incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air.
Nah, these Air Max 270. Oh, no, those are triple black. Never mind. That's understandable why they're so fucking high.
No one came up with it.
Jackson.
Oh, man.
Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
This
going.
whole really was trash.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long
Yeah, you can send people in motion when you're doing a halfback screen.
Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole
Didn't
lot
know
of
you could do
sacks,
that, because
and
I
the
promise you every
speed
time I
focus
tried,
that
it never
defensive
worked.
line is eating them alive.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
It's crazy. I knew that was coming, and I still didn't fucking do anything to stop
That's
it.
the 35 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And the Falcons get there.
We're going to go tick or tack.
McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year.
Cool.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company
Oh,
with some work to
yikes.
do after the sack.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm kind of on the bubble, too. If I win, I'm in, obviously, and I win the division, but I'm on the bubble kind of, too.
Now Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Are we on the same
Nah,
page
because
here,
if...
Because I think they had the right idea.
How does it work?
Yeah, in real life,
If I lose, if I somehow lose, and the Cowboys lose, he'll get the... No, he's winning the division, right?
You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys niggas winning the division. Never mind.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. Look at the spin.
Balance.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what it is. If I lose and the Eagles wins, then I don't get in.
They had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out.
So I gotta win because he beat me to week 1.
Put people away.
It's funny. It's the only game I lost in this franchise.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Does that help him run faster or something?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Jackson now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no
hey, man,
matter
maybe
what
you might
do
miss
to make
him.
an
We don't
adjustment
know.
on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
4 down.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
They play the Redskins, and I think he already gave him the forced win, so I have to win to get in.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
But we just saw
well,
a
you
great
know, according to
example
Brandy,
we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He'll buy some time right.
Keep fucking running, nigga.
And this is caught.
Oh, let's go, Santos. Let's go, Santos.
These guys are in for 6.
Tell him, let's go. Chloe, get a here. Get a paper. I mean, thing and wipe your nose.
Falcons will extend their lead.
Let's go. It is nothing to challenge because it is a touchdown. Take one and wipe your nose.
Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
You got to pee?
successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Did we?
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive.
Boy, stop. I am Brooklyn.
There.
BK all
No
day
gain on the play there. 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd,
And if I
3rd.
don't?
He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one.
Oh, give me that pick, bruh.
Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wentz.
Nigga, let's go. Give me that pick. You're not going to run the same shit think it's going to work? Fuck wrong with you, boy?
And to the 43, so down inside the 45.
I feel God, boy. I feel God, boy.
Take over.
No, Jack, Patriot.
A handoff. Devontae Freeman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets
Get your hands off me, boy.
inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches.
I would have
That'll
did the
be a
same shit.
first
Nigga, what the
down.
fuck is you talking about? I don't give a fuck what you would have did,
Getting
nigga.
stronger as this game moves along.
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now it's fixed.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, so many times we look at a short.
I mean, it's you though, right? You shouldn't need a shield. You're Justin.
Establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He can run
spin move,
and he will. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So,
they be having them visits where you can, where it's not very glass.
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That throw
Baby, I'm fair.
It's 2nd down.
Chloe, take that off the couch. Be careful.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Jackson to throw.
This nigga, oh no, he dropped it. Oh no, that would have been, that would have been the nicest play.
I like the play.
Damn.
Give him a chance to run it or throw it in this situation.
I see you, Lamar. Get busy, boy.
But couldn't find his man open.
Come on, Rook. You gotta make that play, Rook. Come on now.
On 3rd down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and
I would
goal.
never know.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in
Fuck
fear
no.
at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
That's like the one thing I know I would never go
Here in
to.
the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And that is
He did it again.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Let's go, boy.
Score. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Bye. Tell him bye. Tell him go ahead, beat traffic.
With a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad?
That boy got a bright future, Justin.
Ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge.
Santos, nigga.
Just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they
Nigga, you know
worried
who
about
Santos
playoff
is.
positioning?
Matter of fact,
Right?
no,
They're
you
worried
just
about,
missed him because you left already. You
That's
just
a
missed
tiebreaker
Santos.
that comes into play later.
I told you he wasn't going to score against him, and I stayed true to my word.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Everybody,
You're going to take care
get
of
your
it, but you have to be careful
roll
about
on.
being too
Get your
cautious
roll on.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Probably.
They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play.
Stop pulling on that.
Second down.
Roll it. There you go. Y'all got a third now. For Apex? You can play Apex with
for
it?
no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second.
Nah, I'm saying
10.
I got another game. You can play because you said you don't want to keep losing, so.
They run again with a Johnny. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Eagles on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This
Wait,
is
what the fuck did I do?
Wentz now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I guess I didn't stay true to my word.
Big play there. 77 yards.
Wait, are you laughing at the game yesterday or what the you just scored?
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they bring.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
You poop. All right, go get a wipe and wipe your butt.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately
where your fruit
been,
snacks?
and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now.
Oh, yeah, now that shit was fucking wild.
They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this.
It fucking murks me.
This is taken in at the 5. And he is
Because I'm trying to tell him how to use the shield restore thing. And as I'm explaining it to him, that nigga walked in casually, opened the door, and just lit us the fuck up.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick
right there.
Extra point winds up successful.
Yo, sit down, bro. Can you sit down? You ready to take a nap? Lay down. Lay down.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some
I ain't
like
a killer, but don't push me.
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4.
Shorty.
Wentz going to throw. Aguilar has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He goes for 18 there.
It has to do what it has to be for something though. I don't understand. Like, hold on, Phil. I'll help you.
82.
Wentz now on 1st down. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll get it down.
You got it? Good job.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Wentz to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We'll start
We've
what
been around
season?
this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Why are you punting it with... Okay. I don't even care if this is a fake. I hope it's a real punt so I can try to run it back. But this nigga, it's 4th and 10. 4 seconds left, nigga. Just go for it. Yeah, I figured it was a fake. I'm not fucking stupid. Now let me get that.
And
now that's a pick.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 22. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
EA Sports. It's in your mom.
That's just his friend? Or is he trying to smash? No, because the reason why I said I knew, like, you know, she wanted to smash LT's because not with the last time, I was like, on top of the